Oh, very nice. Oof. Oh, hello. I wonder if I can share my screen. Oh, this is fantastic. I can like record. I wonder if I can record. Let's see. Something went wrong. I don't know. I guess not. Let me see. Pop out dashboard. I'm just trying to experiment a little bit. Oh, so I can share stuff? This is cool. Holy cow. This is so funny. Anyway, I just have to go over my 5-year plan real quick. And I think it'll be a decent experience. Let me just pop it up real quick. Where's that? Oh, Better Therapy Now. And this will be another one. So let's see. Go to this. Sorry, this is taking so long. Drive. There we go. Okay, so let me share. There we go. Since this thing should share pretty soon. Oh, there we go. Nice. I love it. Okay, let me like zoom in a little bit, just so we can see everything. So there's about 8 quotes that I really like. We suffer more in our imagination than our reality by Seneca. It's never too late to be what you might have been. And the quotes are at the top just because I guess it's like a source of information. This is kind of new to everything that's going on, but everything that I'm doing. But these kind of make sense to me. I connect with these. Our life is what our thoughts make it. This is really important because I'm really trying to, I guess, really believe that what I'm doing can make a difference. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. This is really important because I think it connects to the idea of taking risks, and I'm better able to do that if I can really embrace this quote. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. I do individual sessions, therapy, behavioral health treatment. So it involves a lot of listening to people, actively listening to people. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. By Confucius. This is really important to me because if I'm the smartest person in the room, then I'm more likely to fall into a routine that is comfortable for me because I know that I can't fail. So it's important for me to always be around competition, if that makes sense. And then the quieter you become, the more you are able to hear. That 8th one connects a lot to number 6 and kind of has the same ideas behind it. Just listening. Let's see. So 5-year plan. So when you're making the 5-year plan, you start out 5 years and then work your way back. And I did this, I think I did this last month. So we were already a month into the quarter, and it made sense then. I was trying to think big, and I was trying to put numbers to it and actual, like, number of sales and how much will each, like, customer spend with each sale. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, wow, maybe I was thinking too big. But maybe if I kind of go through it, I'll realize that I'm not thinking big enough. So let me see. Let me try to go live here too. Or can I do this to Instagram? There we go. Oh my goodness, Instagram's so funny. Okay, I'll do this different later. Anyway, but it was 1.2 million a year, 5 years out. So developing some type of system that creates 1.25 dollars in revenue per year. And by that time, I think I could create 25 total course packages. I mean, once I get to a point where I'm just working on it full time, then the production, the output will be a lot more, or really the input will be just a lot more. I mean, it'll be at least 40 hours, if not 70 hours a week. And then the output will be more too. And that will require a substantial amount of course packages. When I say course packages, it's like one individual person, like how many things do they buy total and how much does that equal to? So if I say your ideal person does, and we'll say ideal client pays or buys, like, say they buy two, or out of the 25 courses, they buy 3 of them, right? And say one they buy is $25, another they buy is, 15, and another they buy is, I don't know, 10, right? That's already 25, 35, 40. That's already $50. Okay. And then say they get a book, and one of the books so they get a book is $10, and then they pay, and then I set up maybe a subscription type of situation, which I plan to do. Oh, and say they get a journal, which I think the journal is going to be the biggest thing. And the journal is like 25. Or even like, say they get 2 journals, because I want to do like quarterly. So they get 2 journals, and, each journal is $25. So that's another, or we'll say 20. So it's another $40. So now we're looking at, 25, 15, and 10 for the online course, or ebook or something like that, or actual physical book. But that 25, 35, 40, 50, 60. So about $100 right there for an ideal client. We'll even make that just to be even 35. So that equals, $95. I guess the challenge here with this is that I'm thinking in terms of mostly online courses, which are a little bit more expensive. But if I have a higher output, maybe it's more realistic for people to do the online courses at like $10 or $5. They'll buy multiples of those and then have multiple journals and multiple daily planners. And then you equal like one individual on average getting to $95 per year to sharpen their discipline, right? And then on top of that, forming relationships with companies and with companies and corporations, small businesses and corporations. I think if I can develop some relationships, like 10 contracts, 10 relationships, something, then I'll have like a steady flow of people purchasing the online material. Because the idea is that, it's all based on discipline and self-development. So companies could use that for their employees as like an added bonus. And then if the employee actually uses it or orders it, then the company pays. And you just go from there. But if we're able to do that, then, and selling 13,000 packages per year, then it would be at 1.2. But it's like, how do I get to that 5-year mark? Okay. So 2 years before that, or sorry, 3 years before that, at the 2-year mark, 10 videos created with, costing between 15, we can even say between 10 and 125. And then the average sale being 70, even 5. I think there should be like some easy ones, 5 to 125. Could you get somebody to get into it? And I shouldn't even say videos, but 10 course packages created, because that's really what it's going to be. 5 relationships, and then I'm trying to sell like 9,500 units per year. And it would be the same kind of flow. At this point, you're just trying to, I guess, create a foundation. As I move forward, I'm starting to realize that the foundation, that I'm creating like a structure. I feel like I'm building like a floor. Amazon's coming. I feel like I'm building like a foundation or a structure. Nothing that's really operating, because I find myself spending a lot of time doing small things for really like what seems like excessive amounts of time, which is really frustrating. So I'm just trying to figure out ways to overcome that and create like a system where I can do a whole lot of things really fast is what I want to do. Because all this stuff seems like it could be done really quick, but it just takes forever. Anyway, that's your 2-year plan. And really, I think I can get here. It would just be a smaller number of things sold, But I think once I get to that 1-year mark, like we'll say January to March 2026, I think I'll be really pushing. Yeah, I think it'll be like a whole new thing. I'll be on the pathway of doing this. Anyway, so let's see. Oh, this number is going to change too, because if I'm at 9,500 sales per year, and 9,500 times 95. Sorry. What? 9,000. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be a lot more. 102. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Average sale being 95 already. I'm shooting for that 95 portion, right? And then 1 year to March 31st. And this is kind of like ballpark figures, I think that 70, and then ideal client will change. Maybe it's like they're doing like a 5, then they go to they buy a $10 thing. Maybe they get into they do a couple of the journals, a few of the journals, and then they do like 10, 20, 30. Okay. And then they do like, they do like one of the books, and then, and I think the audiobook will be really, really beneficial. Like when I start doing audiobooks, that will be a game changer. But 5, 10, 10, 10, 5, 10. So what's that? 10, 30, 40, 50. And then we'll say you can get, now we're at 70. Okay, so 20, 30, 35, 20, 30, 35, 45, 55, 65. So, okay, good. So everything stays the same. 3 relationships, 1,007. Okay, and that's really good. That's like amazing. Now we're into this year. Okay, and this number right here is all about pacing. It's not really the the real thing. It's just like you're on pace. Like this is a pace, right? Like if I perform at this level for an entire 12-month period, that's what I'll get. And I want that. That's what I want January to March 2026 to look like, where I'm pacing to 455,000. But it'll be a lot lower than that beforehand. I really, in this time period, is where I'm going to look for my big break. I'm looking for some type of relationship contract. The trigger is 50,000. So 200 in total outreaches completed. So that's me like calling businesses and calling people to try to establish some type of relationship where they put this in front of their employees. Because I think the ebooks, the online courses, the audiobooks, the journals, all these things, some of it's created, some of it's still in the process. All this stuff will get to more people if I do it through some type of big business, or even like a small business. Like if a business has like 100 employees, that's perfect. Out of those 100, maybe 5 do it. And if I can hit enough of those, then I can get to, it's reasonable just by myself to get to 2,000 people. If I start making some income, then I can pay somebody to do lead generation for me. But let me look at this real quick. So we're thinking, okay, that through relationships, which I'm not even sure this is like, we're already in March. I'm like, I'm already like, this is overwhelming. But let's see, 6 course packages created. Okay, so 6 course, we'll just say 6 packages. 6 packages created, cost 15 to 25. I'm gonna say cost. Well, yeah, because that's this year. So that's what we're starting at. 1,000 items sold, 6 ebooks created. 6 ebooks by when? At October 1st. I don't know about that. I have 1 ebook and it took me forever. It was on 6 audiobooks available on Audible. Wow. I'm really expecting like a lot of progress. See, like when I go through it again, I start second guessing. I'm like, wow, I don't even know. But we'll keep it there for now. Q3, July 1st, offer sent. Okay. 1 contract, 4 videos created. I think this is still possible because I have 2. One's free and then one's at 15. So I would need 25 and then 75. Oh yeah, because I think Sex Addiction will be a big money maker. It's like low key, very popular with 4 ebooks and 4 audiobooks. I still think that seems more reasonable, but we're thinking like, I guess by September 2025 is what I'm really thinking that I would do that, which means that it would only take 3 more months to add 2 to that package. It's not too bad. Q2. So we're thinking, and we're almost there. We're almost at March 31st to June 30th. So, okay, 25 outreaches that can happen. Offer, create a second draft for HR. Okay, I do need an offer. I do need to create that offer. 4 videos create, really? Oh, by June? It's only 2. Wow, 4 complete packages, basically. All merch created with QR codes, website updated. Okay, I think this is possible. Let's talk about Q1. So now Q1, you start getting really specific. 1 or more sales. Let's see. One-on-one completed. Offer created. Okay, so I should have my offer created by March 31st. 1,000 corporations created with contact numbers. I'm not going to get close to this even. Spreadsheet created. That is created. Building mental strength and tenacity packs completed. Website updated. Building mental strength package is almost completed. Tenacity and Triumph has 1 thing in it. It needs 2 more. Basically, a package for something is a online course, an ebook, an audiobook, and I would say like a planner/journal. I think do all that. I don't know if I want to focus on just men, but for now it's cool. Stress and burnout prevention or lead generation. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what these courses are going to be about? Audiobook, okay. Merch created. All right, now let's go to this week. This isn't even this week anymore. But Post nasty course. Okay, that's done. Complete straight audio on track. Not really. I would say off track. Yeah. This is much easier to offer to company HR benefits. Yeah, stress burnout is easier. List of 650 corporate with contact numbers. Create a draft of the offer to HR departments. Includes all 3 courses, workbook, ebook, and audiobook. One presentation. That's what I really need, is a presentation that combines the first 2 packages. That's exactly what I need. Send for a bridge on website. Not started, not priority. And I still need to take the test to get licensed as a therapist. Okay. And then this week, or actually this was supposed to be last week, update personal YouTube video, schedule with all. I actually did do that. Reddit, I think this is done now. I'm not really feeling this. I mean, I can't be everywhere all the time. If I like lost my job or was just doing this all day, then like that'd be more reasonable. But it's not. Mental Strength, the rest of us published. That is published. Yep. Audiobook, a recording estimate. 4 hour. Okay. Like, yep. It's $40 an hour. The place that I called. I'm close to 100 corporations. I haven't even started the slide presentation. I'm trying to sign up. It's just weird. And the next 30-day plan and the review quarter goals. All right. To March 1st. Okay. So at some point I'm gonna have to go through this again. Let me see. We're thinking, what's today? So 8th, because it goes from to March 1st. Wait, sorry. March 1st. Okay, so the 2nd to the 8th. So I'm thinking 9th to the 15th is the next one. Okay. I do need to do that. Great. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Post TikTok, Twitter, February. Track on social media post schedule 500 plus. What? Twitter, February 28th. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, I'm kind of confused whether I should continue doing my business Better Therapy or whether I should just do my personal one. Like, because the business one's kind of getting confusing and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Then it has no subscribers. Like, a lot of the business stuff makes no sense. It's like extra for no reason. Ebook, Mental Strength for the Rest of Us. Yes. It's already published. But publish and order copies. I think that's important too. Sure. Example. Okay. Do next 30-day plan. Review course. Sure. What else do we need? Like, what else is on the 28? Yep. Post tenacity course. Sure. I think I need to take it one step at a time. Like, I need to complete the mental strength package all the way, and then do the discipline mindset portion of the presentation. Let me see. Okay. Put it into that too. I think this is more reasonable. And then something I'm not doing is thumbnails. I'm just not doing it. I don't know why. I wonder how much I think this is reasonable. This would get me closer to stuff. Yeah. Yeah, stress and burnout. Okay. I don't want to get distracted with that. I just 100% need to focus on building mental strength for the rest of us and all that, and then go from there. Okay. Figure out what's actually possible. Yeah, because we're thinking up to, which is 2 weeks from now. It's not a lot that I can do. A lot of the stuff has been done, so just take it off. I don't really care about any of that. Let's make audiobook. Yep, that needs to be done, and then off track. Okay. Yeah, I think the stress and burnout makes more sense. I don't. The lead generation is cool, but I mean, how much does it really work? And do I really even know what I'm talking about? Okay, let me see what else can I put in there that could potentially get. No. All right, cool. There we go. All right, that's done. All right, 5-year plan complete. And I will see you next time.